bass in the background.
Lord, 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 Lord.
Actually, whatever. Uzi can have the copyright on this live session. Let me see if I can move around. Load it. You gotta pump yourself up before your sessions. Put those lights on. We're gonna have a session here. I made a little fake gift just in case. Got my Apple Box holding the gift up. Shout out to Apple Box. Big shout out to LA Apple Boxes. Got the logo right there. It's upside down. Big shout out to them. Loaded. So I was gonna vlog this session, but I was gonna vlog this session, but then I mean, I probably ruined the copyright on this anyway, but it doesn't matter. So I was going to film this session, but I don't know. There's just something about I like having privacy when I'm shooting actual jobs. You know, I don't know. Unless someone comes out and says, "Hey, I want to be on your vlog," like I'm probably keep those sessions private. May see like a time lapse of it, but other than that, I'll probably keep, photo sessions private just for my client's sake. Not everybody wants to be on camera either. I've learned that over a little time. People got to build up to it. I got mad rest last night. I was beat. I think I was shooting for like 6 hours. 5 hours, 5.5 hours. Actually 6 because I did the pre-shooting to get some establishing shots on my drone. So it's probably like over 6 hours. So, and then like my back was killing me. So like I was out last night. I think I slept over 10 hours for sure. I freaking stuffed my face with so much food and just knocked out. So I'm going to be doing a live late night session very, very soon. Maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. I'm still scrapping up the details. I'm working on a few designs as far as thumbnails. It's going to be a little late session, Eastern time late, I guess. It's going to be after debating between 11 and 1 a.m. Probably 30 minutes. May have guests, may not have guests. I'm going to, decide how I want to do it. But that's going to be more geared to like entertainment stuff. I could be reading horoscopes on there. I could be talking about news. I could be talking about my opinions. I could be talking about how I'm feeling. It's just to diversify some of the videos that are on my platform. I love the story mode vlog type of stuff, but I'm just a person that likes to do a lot of different things. And as much as people always tell me to narrow it down, I never like to narrow it down, and I want to focus on all different type of stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. So the live sessions are coming probably in January. They'll come in January. Just to give myself a little time to get right, to get settled, to get a nice little setup. But yes, I did want to announce that. Today, I will be using my Canon 70D. Actually, let me put my skin on it. This is my baby. This is the bad boy that gets a lot of the work done. A lot of people have been asking me recently, what do I shoot on? Really depends on the job. Higher end jobs, I use Canon 1DX, which is my dream camera that I'm going to get one day. Only reason why I don't use that full time is because that's a $5,500 camera, and not everybody can afford those type of services. So if I only used that and I focused only on using that, my clients and my work would probably slowly go down, because the price to work with one of those is just significantly higher because of the price of the camera. So this is my more economical camera, and it works great. I can do so many things with this thing. You don't really need all the fancy and expensive stuff. Some people want it for certain things, but for your everyday work, you don't need expensive stuff. For your everyday work, actually, expensive stuff becomes more of a headache, because if I was shooting my vlog on a 1DX, the files are so large on that camera that, like, I would literally be scratching my head longer than I needed to every single film session. So working with this I guess older, it is considered older now, DSLR, it just makes it a little bit more convenient as far as files and stuff like that. File sizes on some of those more expensive cameras are just larger and longer to process. I'm just putting the skin on my camera. A lot of people think that when I take the skin off this camera that I have a different camera, because a lot of people are used to seeing my skin on it, my army skin. This is like the superhero cape of my camera. And I'm happy that I went and bought this. I get compliments on this thing all the time. I never get compliments on this camera without it. So it's a nice thing for people to look at. Lots of comments on it. This is my baby. I've had this for 4 years. 4 years now. It's when I first bought it, it was like $1,400 without a lens. And a lot of people thought I was wild for spending that much money. But this bad boy, I invested in this bad boy, and this bad boy gave me all that back plus more. This bad boy birthed this studio. This bad boy birthed my dreams. This bad boy took me to heights I never thought I could get to. Even though I move with a lot of confidence, this bad boy has done a lot for me, and this is like my life right here until I get another bad boy. But I really do like this camera because, like I said before, I'm not a person that only does one thing. I don't think anybody should be boxed in. If anybody's out there doing a bunch of things, man, keep doing all them things. And since I do so much, I do photo, I do video, I do a little bit of everything. I shoot all different types of stuff. So this is a very good camera for just different types of stuff. Photos, pictures. There's some cameras that are just great for photos, some cameras that are just great for video. And then there's some cameras that, do well on both. And I just become so used to this camera that I really know how to do whatever I want on this camera, and I get it done. So I just wanted to show y'all some of the equipment before I get going today. Today I will also be using my flash. Boom, boom, boom. I will also be using, let me pull that out. This was actually a gift. Someone bought this for me years ago. They believed in my dreams. Shout out to her. I love her. So it was a nice gift. Still using it to this day. But this is my flash. This thing will work wonders, and do its thing. Today the person's late, super late. They told me 15 minutes. It's 11:30 now. It's all good though. I'll also be using 35 mm. This bad boy is $600 by itself, and it was very hard for, like, when I first got into camera work, I was like, damn, like, I didn't realize how expensive all the stuff was. Like, I bought a camera, I'm like, all right, that's all I'm gonna need. Man, the camera came with this lens over here, which is super basic. I was rocking the thing off this thing. I couldn't figure out why my images weren't coming out clear, weren't coming out how I wanted them to come out. And that's because I needed to invest in something like this, which was $600, which then brought my equipment up to like two grand per session. And then I started learning a little bit more. And then I got this lens, 50 mm, for close-ups. But this thing also does its own wonders as well. And it's super cheap. If anybody has a camera and you don't have one of these, I question your shooting skills, because this is a very affordable lens that does a great job. So that's probably all I'm going to be using today. I need to clean my lenses. Very important. Never want any smudges. I just whipped out a whole new suede thing. Definitely want to clean your equipment, man. I see so many people not taking care of their equipment. Your equipment can last so much longer if you just took care of it. Even if you ain't paid for it, like, just take care of it. This stuff can last forever if it's taken care of the right way. If it's not taken care of the right way, then it can just have a short lifespan. But I've treated all my equipment very good, I would say. I'm very anal about all my equipment, so and it's important. What other advice can I give? Maybe how I got my camera. I mean, the reality is that, you know, I've always worked a lot. I've always worked a whole lot. Like, when I was in college, I was working like over 30 hours in the weekend. And mind you, the weekend is only 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, not including Friday. So you can do the math. I was working almost over 10 hours a day, delivering moon bounces all over like Massachusetts. But like I've always been good at saving my money. I don't buy dumb things. I did in the past. I used to buy a lot of stupid things when I was younger, but once I got to college and I realized how much work I had to be putting in and how much my loans was going up, you know, I kind of cut back on buying stupid things, and I wanted to go into more skilled type of stuff. And it all started from my brand. I probably told the story before, but I had my brand and I needed to book photographers in order for me to like showcase my brand. So it's like, I told myself, wow, if over the next 5 to 10 years, I have to book 10 to 20 to 30 sessions a year, like, I could just save so much money if I just bought a camera myself and just shot myself. So that's kind of how it all started, the thought of getting a camera. It was super unique. It wasn't like I seen this or I seen that. I literally said I wanted to cut out a middleman. And that's what I did. I cut out the middleman, and then I started to fall in love with what I was doing, what I was learning. So that's kind of how it started. So I saved my money. I took my money that I had from working. I literally, if you think about it, if you buy mad sneakers, if you buy mad clothes or whatever, if you literally don't buy those type of things for like 6 months, you'll have money for at least a little bit of money for whatever you're trying to do. My session is here, y'all. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, when the session's over. Thank you for watching.